Between Israelis and Palestinians reached horrifying new heights tonight. Just moments ago, Hamas launched several rockets toward the Israeli cities of Tel Aviv and Ashdod. That's after this Israeli airstrike on a building in Gaza City that housed offices for the Associated Press and Al Jazeera. And on the phone with me right now, Gary Pruitt. He is the president and CEO of the Associated Press, one of the news organizations with offices in that now obliterated building in Gaza City. Gary, thanks so much for being with us. I want to get to the most important question above everything else. Are all of your people safe and accounted for right now?
Yes, they are. We had 12 people in the building. We had 1 hour notice. They grabbed all the equipment they could and got out. And fortunately, they are all safe tonight.
Well, I know everybody is thankful and grateful for that. I'm curious if you can walk us through how you found out what happened. Did you get a phone call? What was kind of the protocol, and how did you get everyone safely evacuated?
Right. So we did have 1 hour's notice from the Israeli military that they were going to target that building with a missile strike. We didn't know any other details, but we knew to get out. And our folks then did get out, and the missile strike ensued and leveled the building. So we didn't get all of our equipment out, but importantly, we got all the people out. But our bureau, our offices, where we had operated for 15 years in Gaza, were completely destroyed.
And now your people, your reporters and photographers have the job to keep reporting. Meantime, we're looking at video right now of this building that has been obliterated. How do you begin to do that while you're saying your offices of 15 years and a lot of your equipment now are rubble?
Yes, so our folks are doing their best to report from their locations at home, but also the world's media has been incredibly generous in offering help and support and office space for us to operate on a temporary basis while we seek additional office space. But it's a difficult situation right now. It certainly impairs our ability to report. It doesn't silence us, but it certainly hurts.
And you say it doesn't silence us, so I want to ask you, the acting director general of Al Jazeera says Israel's aim is to silence the media who's covering what's going on. Do you agree with that?
We don't know the motivation, and we're the Associated Press. We don't speculate about things. We deal in facts. I don't know the motive, but I can tell you the impact, and the impact is it will hurt. Reporting, the world will know less about what's going on in Gaza as a result of this attack.
Yeah. And Israel has said they had intelligence that Hamas had military assets inside that building, that they were essentially using it as a, quote, human, or that they were using the media, your company, the Associated Press, and Al Jazeera as, quote, a human shield. Did you or your people have any indication that Hamas was using the building for military purposes? Do you think that is the case that Israel is asserting right now?
Well, we were aware of Israel's claim. We've been in that building for 15 years. We had no indication Hamas was operating out of that building. We do check that to the best of our ability because, of course, we would never knowingly endanger our journalists. But can we say for sure? No, we can't. But, our goal is to report neutrally from Israel, from Gaza, report the facts, not take sides, and try to stay out of the crossfire. Today, we did not.